25-year-old Checkington Sinclair was sentenced to life in prison for murdering his pregnant wife, Latoisa Argrit. In 2014, Sinclair shot his wife to death after an intense argument about an ex-boyfriend of hers. He stated to police that he caught them texting, and after a heated conversation, he shot her twice, with one knocking her down and the other going through her head. Prosecutors say that Sinclair spent hours staging the crime scene before eventually falsely telling authorities that he acted in self-defense. While trying to make the self-defense claim, he tells a 911 operator that she came at him with a knife and that was why he shot her. His claim came out as a lie and it was proven in court to be impossible. He actually called the police himself and he told them that he killed his wife. He was sure acting quite strange, and he seemed very cold for someone who just murdered his spouse. He didn't seem very shaken up, more so detached. If it would have been in self-defense, more than likely he would have been freaking out more, you would think. But I'll play the 911 call now.
911, please fire ambulance.
Yes, hello?
Hi, 911. Do you need the police or the ambulance?
Yes, ma'am. I need the police.
To what address? What's going on there?
A murder has been committed.
Oh, a murder has been committed? By who?
By me, ma'am.
By you?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you murder?
I murdered my wife.
When?
Around 7 this morning.
Okay, what's your name?
Checkington Sinclair.
Checkington?
Yes.
Okay. Is she still there?
Yes, she's still here.
What did you kill her with?
I killed her with the gun.
You shot her? Where'd you shoot her?
I shot her in the head.
Is she in the bathroom or is she in the bedroom? Where's she at?
She's in the bedroom.
She's in the bedroom?
Yes.
It became clear to police after investigating that this was no self-defense case. He murdered her in cold blood, and it was very obvious. After questioning and interrogating Sinclair, he eventually admitted that he wanted his wife to die, said police. He was charged with first-degree premeditated murder and murder of an unborn child, and even tampering with evidence. He is now serving a life sentence in prison. On the afternoon of March 6th, 2015, a crazed man by the name of Charles Hendricks Foster, age 64, made a call to the police, expressing aggressive behavior by claiming to have physically assaulted his wife and striking her in the face. Additionally, he disturbingly expressed his intention to cause her harm. Several times he yelled at the dispatcher to shut up and listen, and he said he wanted to be arrested. Officers arrived on scene 5 minutes after the call to find that the man's 58-year-old wife had already been stabbed in the right side of her chest. She survived and was released from a hospital the next Monday. Police said that they were arguing over something alcohol-related, and Charles eventually snapped and did the unthinkable. The police arrested him, where he told them everything he did. He admitted to attempted murder in the second degree on July 16, 2015, in Whatcom County Superior Court, and he was sentenced to 10 years in prison. He very well could have been putting up a facade during the 911 call, and I'm well aware it all could have been an act of him trying to seem like he felt guilty, just so he could get a less harsh sentence. But something in his voice is almost believable and almost seems genuine that he was truly feeling guilty about what he did. It's a hard pill to swallow, and I really don't have any sympathy for the man. It just shows how sick he is and deluded. What made him snap?
911.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi, can I help you?
My name is Charles Hendricks Foster, and I am about ready to kill my wife.
What's your
This is
address?
not a joke. Shut up and listen to me.
Okay, first I need your address and then I'll shut up.
Shut up and listen. I'm not kidding, ma'am. I deserve to go to jail for murder. I want to kill her.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Oh.
Tell me your name again.
Pardon me, ma'am?
Your name?
Oh, my name is... How f***ing stupid can you people get? My name is Charles Hendricks Foster.
How do you spell
And
your
I'm giving you my name. You want my address?
Yeah.
5601 apartment, Ferndale, Washington.
What street?
You have that? You send a cop out here right now. Please.
Okay.
I want to hurt this woman real bad.
What's her name?
Pardon me, ma'am?
Yes.
Whatever. Come on, lady. At least talk to me.
I'm trying to help you, but I'm having a hard time hearing everything that you're saying. Okay, where is your wife right now?
She's sitting right next to me.
Have you done anything to physically hurt her yet?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
What have you done?
I punched her in the face because I really want to kill her right now because she's a f***ing drunk.
Okay.
No, we have not been drinking. We have not been anything. She just, I'm crazy. Whatever you want to call it, I'm crazy. I don't care. I want her dead. You understand that, ma'am?
I do. I'm getting you help.
I want her dead.
On August 8, 2013, Brandon Lawson returned to his residence in San Angelo, Texas, where he resided with his girlfriend of 10 years, Ladessa Lofton. Sometime between 10:45 and 11 p.m., Brandon and Ladessa engaged in an argument. The previous night, Brandon had not been home, and Ladessa suspected that he might have been under the influence of drugs during that absence. Brandon had struggled with substance abuse in the past, and he managed to maintain sobriety for about 6 months. However, his brother Kyle Lawson later asserted that Brandon had recently consumed methamphetamines before his mysterious disappearance. Around 11:30 p.m., Brandon Lawson contacted his father in Crowley, Texas, which was about a 3-hour drive away from San Angelo, informing him that he was on his way to his father's place. At 11:54 p.m., Brandon departed from his home, driving his silver Ford F-150 en route to his father's house. Around 12:30 a.m. on August 9th, Brandon contacted his brother Kyle, informing that his vehicle had run out of fuel and he was stranded on US Route 277, situated between San Angelo and Bronte, Texas. During the conversation, Brandon conveyed to Kyle that he felt he was being stalked by 3 people, and he later specified that it was the Mexicans in the neighborhood. Kyle questioned whether Lawson might be experiencing hallucinations, to which Brandon denied any such occurrence. In response, Kyle, accompanied by his spouse and their 4-year-old child, rushed to Brandon's residence to fetch a fuel container. Throughout the ordeal, they continued to communicate via phone, but Lawson seemed unwilling to engage in extended conversations, often ending the phone call only after a few sentences. At 12:50 a.m., Brandon dialed 911, but the call connected to a local nursing home in Robert Lee, Texas. He urgently requested police assistance, stating that he had run out of gas and required immediate help. During the conversation with the responder, Lawson made several perplexing or incoherent statements, adding to the confusion of the situation. At around 1:18 a.m., Kyle called Lawson, who sounded out of breath and claimed he was bleeding. Shortly after 1 a.m., a sheriff's deputy arrived at Brandon's truck, though Brandon was not there. Kyle arrived at the truck around 1:10 a.m. At the time, he was on the phone with Brandon, who told him, "I can see you, I'm right here." But neither the deputy nor Kyle could see him. At the time of the disappearance, Brandon had an active arrest warrant on him, and Kyle thought that he may have been hiding from the deputy. After talking to the officer, Kyle drove a short distance up the road and parked the car to wait for Brandon to appear, though about after 30 to 45 minutes, he left. Kyle left the gas can in the back of Lawson's truck and later returned to the truck around 5 a.m., where he was surprised that Lawson had not returned. Around 8 a.m., the truck was towed. Following his disappearance, a local deputy coordinated a search mission and dedicated numerous hours combing through the vicinity surrounding Lawson's abandoned truck. Yet no traces of Brandon were discovered. In a bid to aid the search efforts, friends and family of Lawson established a Facebook page named Help Find Brandon Lawson, which as of 2022 had amassed more than 26,000 likes.
911 emergency.
Yes, I'm in the middle of the field. It takes just pushed some guys over. Right here going towards Javelin on both sides. My truck ran out of gas. There's one car here. You got to take the pieces to the woods. Quick burning.
Okay, now run that by
The
me.
one I talked is home. I surely ran into him.
Ah, you ran into him. Okay.
That's the first guy.
You need an ambulance?
Yes, no, I need the cops.
Okay. Is anybody hurt? Hello? Hello?
On February 4th, 2022, the Help Find Brandon Lawson Facebook page provided an update from Lawson's family, revealing that a search party had located clothing believed to belong to Brandon in the vicinity of his last known whereabouts. Following this discovery, the Texas Rangers undertook a thorough search of the area and uncovered human remains. As of March 2023, DNA testing is still pending. In a bone-chilling 911 call, Jake Evans, a 17-year-old from Parker County, Texas, recounted in a remarkably calm manner how he coldly shot and killed his mother and sister, referring to himself as evil. With an unsettling voice, Evans expressed to the 911 dispatcher, "It's weird. I wasn't even really angry with them. It just kind of happened. I've been kind of planning on killing them for a while now." After calling the police on an early Thursday morning, Evans was arrested for the murders of his 48-year-old mother, Jamie Evans, and his 15-year-old sister, Mallory Evans. Shockingly, he stated, "I just thought it would be quick, you know. I didn't want them to feel any pain," explaining his choice to use a gun, but acknowledging that everything went wrong. According to court documents, Evans is now facing charges of capital murder and is currently being held without bond. The disturbing call sheds light on the chilling nature of the crime and the disturbing state of mind of the young teen. These chilling details give a glimpse into the disturbed and horrifying mindset of the perpetrator during the shocking events.
911, where's your emergency?
My house.
Okay, what's the emergency?
I just killed my mom and my sister.
You just killed your mother and your sister? How did you do that?
I shot him with a .22 revolver.
Are you sure they're dead?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to stay on the phone with me, okay? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Where is the gun?
It's on the kitchen counter.
Is there any reason that you were so angry at your mother and your sister?
I don't know. I wasn't. It's weird. I wasn't even really angry with them. It just kind of happened. I've been kind of planning on killing for a while now.
The two of them, or just anybody?
Pretty much anybody.
Why?
I don't know. I don't really like people's kind of attitude.
Right.
I think they're very like, you know, emotional. I don't know, verbally rude to each other and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't know.
It's okay.
It's just my family. I don't know. They're just kind of really. I guess this is really selfish to say, but to me, I felt like they were just suffocating me in a way. I don't know. I think, obviously, you know, I'm pretty, I guess, evil, but that's, whatever.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Upon the arrival of the police at the scene, Evans was found standing outside with his hands raised, offering no resistance, and was promptly arrested without any further incident, as reported by the authorities. It appears that Evans' father was away on a business trip at the time the tragic shootings took place. Jamie Evans had a notable career as a teacher and assistant principal in schools affiliated with the Aladoa Independent School District between 1989 and 2004. The community was undoubtedly shaken by the loss of someone who had contributed significantly to the education and well-being of students during her tenure as an educator. The news of Jake Evans' actions left his friends in utter shock. They had always known him as a nice and introverted student who was deeply passionate about golf. Evans was an avid golfer and had been actively involved in playing for Elado High School. However, his educational journey took an unexpected turn when, in January, both he and his sister decided to withdraw from Elado High School to pursue homeschooling. The drastic shift in his behavior and actions seemed entirely unsuited with the image his friends had of him as a reserved and friendly individual. This tragic event left those who knew him struggling to reconcile the person they once knew with the actions he took on that horrifying day.